To fulfill my seriously Phil grandfather's last wish, I entered into a whirlwind marriage with a man I'd never even met before. Little did I expect him to turn out to be my boss.
Sign this divorce agreement.
You won't even give me a reason, and you want me to sign divorce papers?
A reason? I came to pick you up, and I saw another man with his arm around you getting into a car. You got hurt on a business trip, and the first call you made wasn't to me, it was to him. I asked you to meet and discuss divorce, and you showed up at the hotel with a man.
Have you been following me?
I don't need to follow you. You've never been discreet.
Because that's my cousin, Dylan, my aunt's son. You didn't even bother to check that before asking for a divorce? Alexander Stirling, for a whole year of marriage, you haven't made a single phone call, replied to a single message. From start to finish, have you ever treated me like your wife, and now you're acting like the victim? I stood in the passenger pickup zone at Halson City Airport for half an hour, but my flash marriage husband, Alexander Stirling, was nowhere to be seen. A year ago, Grandpa was seriously ill, and his only wish was to see me married, so I agreed to this arrangement. We've been married for a year, but we've never met. Just as I was getting worried, a silver sports car pulled up in front of me. Why are you here?
Of course your cousin came to pick you up. Why the reluctant face?
It's not reluctant. I just didn't expect you.
Then who did you expect? Never mind, let's go. I'm treating you to a welcome back meal.
Hang on. Grandpa said Alexander Stirling would come get me.
You're way too naive. Has he ever reached out to you in the past year? He hasn't even made one phone call and you think he'd show up? Get in the car and wait. It's too hot outside.
While we were playfully tugging at each other, Alexander arrived at the airport.
I'm at the airport. Take your medicine. Grandma? I see her.
Alexander caught a glimpse of our backs. He froze, and his face darkened visibly.
I'll call you back.
He texted, said something came up and he can't make it.
What could be more important than picking up his own wife?
That afternoon, I reported to Ashworth Group as Alexander's personal PR manager. What I didn't know was that he was also known as Lyon Torrance. Lillian, head of the PR department, took me to the top floor to meet him. Miss Thorne, I heard you were working overseas before. Why the sudden transfer to headquarters? Do you and Mr. Stirling know each other? She was clearly fishing for my background. I didn't like such blunt prying. A PR professional should have good emotional intelligence. Her face fell. While waiting, Lillian tried again. Mr. Stirling's wife is flying back to Hallecoke City today. He set aside all his work to pick her up. Such a loving couple. Great. Even the CEO goes to pick up his wife, but my husband won't even show his face. The elevator doors opened and Alexander stepped out. Hello, Mr. Stirling. I'm Claire Thorne, transferred from the overseas branch as a PR manager.
Come to my office. Do you know design?
In his office, he flipped through my resume and paused on the last page. A little. Ashworth is expanding into fashion, and I think PR includes brand image, so I sketched a few designs.
Take her around to get familiar with the business. Give her a task to try.
Yes, sir. That's it? That easy? Mr. Stirling is usually so strict in interviews, but he only asked 2 questions and passed her. My palms are sweating. The CEO has way too much presence. Lillian handed me their most difficult client, a pianist named Brandon. Colleagues said he was picky and sleazy. I quickly skimmed the materials, and Brandon walked in. He sat right next to me, staring without blinking. I quietly inched away. Mr. White, hello. I'm Claire Thorne. I'll be handling the details of the dinner's background music with you. Is there something holding up your decision to collaborate? Whatever we can satisfy, we will. I hear you're preparing for a national tour. I can promise to set aside time at the dinner to promote your tour as a bonus.
Miss Thorne's offer is very tempting.
Feel free to look over the contract. We can adjust anything right away.
Too many words. I don't want to read. Come closer and read the terms to me.
I kept a safe distance and began reading, but his eyes roamed all over me, making me extremely uncomfortable. Suddenly, he leaned in abruptly and reached for the necklace around my neck. I instinctively jerked back. If you like this necklace, Mr. White, I'll order one and send it to your office after the meeting. Shall we continue with the contract?
I don't think Ashfield Group is sincere about working together. In that case, no point in continuing.
He looked like he had me cornered, with even a hint of threat in his eyes. Just then, the door pushed open. Alexander walked expressionlessly up to Brandon, placing himself in front of me.
The deal is off. Mr. White, you have no basic respect for Ashfield Group's female employees. We have no interest in working with someone like you. It's just background music. We can find another musician.
Looking at his broad back, I felt a flicker of gratitude. Brandon stormed out in a rage, slamming the door.
Lillian, you didn't check Brandon's character before trying to sign him? If trouble arises, Ashworth would be the one taking the blame. As PR professionals, your job is to solve the company's crises, not create them. If you don't even have that basic compatibility, go to finance and collect your severance. Claire, I booked a table at Happy West Restaurant, 7:30, don't be late. Monica will be there too. Let's celebrate your return to Halksik City. If you say no, I'll drive right up to your office building and pick you up.
Fine. Then I'll bring Lyon Torrance along.
I sent Lyon Torrance another message with the restaurant address and time. He replied that he'd come later. At the restaurant, my cousin and Monica were being all lovey-dovey. You two are ridiculous. Can't you tone down the PDA in public? Didn't you say your husband was coming? Where is he? Is he too shy for a first meeting? He'll be here.
Hopefully, someone won't stand us up again.
Shut up. When he gets here, don't be so sarcastic. Time ticked by. 7:40. I sent Lyon Torrance 2 messages asking if he was held up and saying we could reschedule. Both disappeared into the void. No reply.
What kind of man is this? Standing us up over and over. Just divorce him already. Like Claire needs to throw herself at him.
Don't make it worse. Maybe something came up. I nodded without a word. 2 messages, no response. Coming out of the restroom, I ran into Alexander. His face was terrible, like he was boiling with rage. Mr. Stirling, what a coincidence. Are you here for dinner too?
Business meeting.
He turned and left without looking back. That night, Lyon Torrance never showed up.
Claire, tell Grandpa honestly, is there anyone you like besides Lyon Torrance?
Grandpa, what are you talking about? I work every day. I don't have time to like anyone else. I don't even know what kind of busy person Lyon Torrance is. Seeing him is harder than reaching the sky.
Lyon Torrance is a businessman. Being busy is normal. Don't rush feelings, they grow with effort.
I know, Grandpa. Get some rest. After hanging up, I texted Lyon Torrance again. I know you're busy. If you have time, give me a call. We should at least meet once. Waited half the night, still no reply. So I stayed up and compiled a list of alternative pianists to replace Brandon.
Come in.
Mr. Stirling, here's a list of talented pianists I put together.
Leave the file. The PR team will handle negotiations from here.
As I went to set it down, my eyes landed on a divorce agreement on his desk. Alexander is getting a divorce? But didn't he go pick up his wife yesterday?
What are you looking at?
I met his icy stare and broke out in a cold sweat.
Get out. Don't look at things you're not supposed to see.
I hurried out, my heart pounding. Where's Alexander? Mr. Stirling is busy. He hasn't arrived yet. Where's my seat? I led her to her place. The moment she saw it, she lost her temper.
I'm Alexander's woman, and you put me in such a remote spot? Are you deliberately targeting me?
Miss Moss, you're overthinking it. Every seat was carefully considered. I'm not treating anyone differently. You're incompetent and making excuses. I'll have Alexander fire you. What's your name?
Her name is Claire Thorne.
Somehow, Alexander had already arrived.
Alexander, you're here. My seat is so far away, I can't even see the back of your head. I want to sit with you. Pretty please?
Sit according to the seating arrangement. If you don't want to, you can leave.
Scarlett froze, embarrassed. wishing she could disappear into the floor. Near the end of the gala, I went backstage to wrap up. Scarlett was blocking the door with a glass of red wine.
Miss Moss, is there something I can help you with?
Stop pretending in front of me. Don't think you can be arrogant just because Alexander backs you. Remember your place. A lowly PR girl daring to order me around?
I've noted everything you said, Miss Moss.
I tried to walk past her, but my foot caught. She deliberately stepped on my hem with her high heel. Who said you could leave before I finished speaking? Move your foot. Trying to scare me? Go ahead and tattle. You'll be the one getting kicked out.
I'd advise you to rein it in, Miss Moss.
Your new drama just started promotions. You wouldn't want to ruin it under your own heel tonight. You think a little PR can throw her weight around in showbiz? I can't. But the cameras probably caught your little tantrum. If the public finds out you're nothing like your screen image, it might affect more than just ratings. Furious, she threw the wine in my face. Then she raised her hand to slap me. I caught her wrist, stepping on my dress, throwing wine, trying to slap me. Do you really want to destroy your pure girl image? I let go of her hand and walked away. Behind me, her hysterical voice rang out.
Just wait! This isn't over!
Alexander came backstage later. I heard he didn't defend Scarlett, but scolded her instead, saying that as a public figure she should mind her behavior and not affect the Ashworth Gala. In the end, Alexander had his driver take her home. She had no choice but to comply. I was struggling to wipe wine stains off my white dress. The collar was already a mess. I couldn't go out like this. Alexander appeared out of nowhere.
You drive me home. I've been drinking and can't drive.
It seemed odd, but I didn't dare disobey my boss. In the car, he handed me some tissues.
Your dress is dirty. It wouldn't look right going back like that. I'll take you to get changed.
He had me drive to KL, a world-famous luxury brand I loved but could only afford occasionally as a treat.
Pick whatever you like.
Mr. Stirling, you really don't have to buy me clothes.
As my personal PR, you can't afford to lose face.
Seeing no way to refuse, I picked a dress.
The sales ascendant immediately became eager.
Excellent taste. This is this season's new limited edition. It will look wonderful on you. The assistant skillfully ushered me to the fitting room without giving me a chance to refuse. This dress truly suits you. Mrs. Stirling is such a beauty.
You're mistaken. I'm not Mrs. Stirling.
Go pick out a pair of shoes to match.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Stirling, you've already bought me the dress. I can buy the shoes myself. You don't have to spend more.
No need. It's an employee benefit.
He went straight to the register and paid. As I walked out in the new shoes, I twisted my ankle slightly. Just as I thought I'd fall, a large hand steadied my arm.
Thank you, Mr. Stirling.
Just then, his phone rang.
Mr. Stirling, regarding the divorce agreement you asked me to prepare, it still needs Mrs. Stilling's signature.
I'll text you later.
Alexander, isn't it the company gala tonight? Why are you calling Grandma?
Grandma, You've been calling her Claire. What's her full name?
Oh, so you're asking about Claire? I'll tell you just this once, so listen carefully and don't forget again. Your wife's name is Claire Thorne.
Alexander received the call from Grandma, and when he heard the name, he was stunned for a moment.
Have you finally realized Claire is wonderful and changed your mind?
Grandma, it's late. I'll come see you another day.
Alexander hurriedly ended the call and glanced at Claire nearby, assuming it was just a coincidence of the same name. The Claire in his memory was nothing like the woman before him. After finishing up at the gala, I came home exhausted. I pushed open the bedroom door and found my best friend Diana sprawled on my bed.
And you're complaining about me? You came back to Halixon City and didn't even meet up. I had to come to you.
Sorry, sweetie. I've been working overtime these past 2 days. I was planning to catch up properly after this busy period.
Your boss is so evil. You just started and he's already piling on the work. Vile capitalist.
Actually, I've run into quite a bit of gossip about this capitalist lately.
What gossip? Spill. I suspect our Mr. Stirling puts on a loving husband act in public. But behind the scenes, he's a player. He also has a close female friend in entertainment, and he's planning to divorce his wife. So, your boss is a hypocrite?
Claire, working under someone like that must be so nerve-wracking. Why don't you quit and come work for me? Work for me, and I promise you the good life. How about it?
Our online shop is doing great. I can support myself. The shop is ours together. We're both bosses. It's different.
And if your modeling agency ever needs me, I'll definitely help.
So are you quitting or not? You're already a boss yourself. Why work for someone else?
Who doesn't want more money? Do you know how much Alexander's senior personal PR earns in a year? I just feel bad for you. Oh, and our online shop entered a design competition. If we place, we could do a co-branded collection with KL. Really? KL is a globally renowned luxury brand. Collaborating with them is every designer's dream. I got excited and stayed up talking with Diana until 4 a.m. Diana dropped me off at the company in her Maybach. Several colleagues saw it. By the time I sat down at my desk, the whispers hadn't stopped. I heard a luxury car brought you to the office this morning. Who was that? Your husband? Or a suitor? Do you have a crush on me? What nonsense are you talking about? If you don't have a crush on me, why are you so eager to pry into my private life? Mr. Stirling already made clear what a PR's basic duties were. Let's focus on our work. The onlookers quickly dispersed. Lillian's face turned red, but she didn't dare say more.
In the afternoon, Scarlett posted a long tweet, falsely accusing me of threatening her backstage at the gala. The tweet included a photo of her bruised wrist.
Isn't Ashworth Group a top company in Halsike City? Do they only care about degrees and not employee character?
Hope Ashford makes a statement soon and fires Claire. The topic quickly trended, and my name appeared on the trendy list. My colleagues went from whispering to openly pointing fingers. I turned off my phone expressionlessly, stood up, and headed for Alexander's office. Ethan stood by the desk, apparently waiting to report it at the online Situruk. Mr. Stirling, I will immediately clarify the truth to the public. Ashworth Group won't bear the blame.
Handle it quickly.
His tone had no hint of favoritism towards Scarlett. I got the picture right away, answered him, and turned to leave.
Mr. Stirling, should we help Claire?
No. A good PR has her own ways of handling things.
But Mr. Stirling...
Alexander narrowed his eyes dangerously and shot Ethan a cold glance. Ethan immediately fell silent.
Let Claire take Scarlett down a peg. She's gone too far these past few years.
After leaving the CEO's office, I immediately contacted the gala venue manger to request the surveillance footage. I'd like to pull the footage from June 25th at 10 p.m., the backstage entrance of the Ashford Gala.
Sorry, Miss Thorne. The footage from that location that night is all gone.
I had expected Scarlett to delete it. I asked about other camera angles. The manager, not wanting to offend Alexander's people, copied all the footage for me. On the way back, I fast-forwarded through the footage and finally spotted a paparazzi filming the backstage entrance. Mr. West Bennett, I see you were filming at the Ashton Gala backstage on the night of June 25th. I'd like to see the video you took that night.
What video? I didn't get anything.
On my way here, I checked out your page. It's full of gossip and tabloid clips.
Filming is just a hobby. So what?
You know better than anyone how much truth is in your commentary. Technically, that's all defamation. If you're willing to give me the video, I'll bring you 10 times the profit. Otherwise, you'll soon receive a lawyer's letter from Ashton Group. If we get the video, we'll arrange an exclusive interview with Ashton Group.
I did shoot some video that night. I'm willing to hand it over.
Can you really get me an interview with Ashton Group?
Of course. Wes Bennett finally sent me the video. I went back to the office and cut the key footage. I sent it, along with a document about the defamation of Ashfield, to Scarlett's agent. This is the video Claire sent. That bitch. I'll make sure Claire has nowhere to hide in Halcyon City. 10 minutes later, Scarlett posted an apology on Twitter. Public opinion flipped instantly. The whole incident took less than 2 hours from start to resolution. Mr. Stirling, Scarlett has issued an apology. Additionally, I've negotiated with her agent regarding the damage this incident caused Ashton Group. Scarlett has agreed to do 10 free promotional events for Ashton Group.
Well done.
Receiving his approval, my tense nerves finally relaxed. I responded and left the office. After I left, Alexander looked at the tweet I've posted on his computer, his eyes flickering.
Maybe I should give her a chance to explain in person?
He opened a drawer, took out the already prepared divorce agreement, and fell into thought. I walked out of the company. I saw my cousin Dylan's car. Why are you here?
I saw the news online. I was worried, so I came to pick you up. Get in.
Not wanting to attract more attention, I quickly got in.
Are you okay?
It's already handled.
Good. Let's go home and have a big dinner. Nana is already preparing.
Okay.
After all that trouble, has your husband contacted you?
No. My fingers paused over the keyboard. I shook my head. All this time married, Lyon Torrance had never replied to my messages. It was like he vanished. Monica and Diana were both there, and they'd made a huge feast. Feeling wronged, I drank a few too many and quickly got drunk.
Why won't Lyon Torrance answer my messages? He stood me up twice in a row, not even an explanation? What does he mean by that? If he doesn't want this marriage, then end it. Be straightforward. And here I was still texting him. Who does he think he is? Alexander? Even with Alexander, I wouldn't grovel like this. He's the busiest man in the world. So busy. Why get married? Stay single forever. Men. What's so great about Lyon Torrance? Making my baby so sad. Is he even a man?
All the models at my agency have long legs, broad shoulders, narrow waists, and six-packs. Take your pick.
Deal. You can't back out. I want six-packs, not Lyon Torrance.
My phone rang. Caller ID, Lyon Torrance.
How dare you call? Claire is my precious. I hold her like she might break. And you make her suffer like this? When are you finally going to meet Claire?
Tell her to get ready for a divorce.
Why are you all still here? Don't you have homes to go to? Claire, Lyon Torrance says he wants a divorce. What? Diana, what did you just say? Your cousin answered the phone. Lyon Torrance said he wants to meet tomorrow night to discuss divorce. He'll text the address. Did he say why?
No. He hung up after saying divorce.
I'm fine. You guys go to bed. Lyon Torrance and I don't have feelings for each other. Divorce is normal. Go rest. I want to go back to sleep. Claire tossed and turned until dawn. She got up and rushed to the company, slipping into an elevator just as the doors were closing. Good morning, Mr. Stirling. Executive Assistant Ethan. I awkwardly shrank into the corner of the elevator. Just as I took out my phone, I saw a text from Lyon Torrance to go with the meeting address and time. Days of pent anger surged to my head. To accept up the phallic elevator. The sound came from Alexander's pocket. I looked up at Alexander in confusion, then down at my phone. What a coincidence.
Claire Thornton.
Yes? Any instructions, Assistant Ethan?
One of Ashford's branches has an issue. We need to go on a business trip. The head of PR broke his leg unexpectedly. Mr. Stirling said to bring you along.
What happened? The elevator dinged at the top floor. Alexander stepped out first.
Let's discuss in the conference room.
Alexander walked into his office, his face still dark and unpleasant since the phone call last night. Just thinking about the humiliation his flash wife had repeatedly caused him made his blood boil. He'd never been convinced of been disrespected. Isis opened the messages, saw the exclamation mark filled content, and his fingers until he nearly crushed the phone. Filled with frustration, he called his lawyer.
I'm not going tonight. You represent me fully. Just get that woman to sign the divorce papers. The fur exhibition at the Lyon City branch is about to launch, but it's facing strong opposition from anti-fur activists. Mr. Stirling said you performed well before, so he wants us to take some people to Lyon City to handle it and ensure the exhibition goes smoothly.
When do we leave?
Time is tight.
Depart this evening. Go home and prepare now.
Okay. I focused entirely on work, taking notes from the always serious Ethan, and completely forgot about meeting Lyon Torrance that evening to discuss divorce. I saw Alexander standing next to Ethan from a distance and was startled.
Mr. Stirling, you're coming too?
The moment the words left my mouth, I wanted to bite my tongue.
Can I come?
No, that's not what I meant. I just thought you must be very busy. I heard you're married. Is your husband handsome? Got a photo on your phone? He doesn't like taking pictures. Cool. Such personality. I forced an even more awkward smile and quickly steered the conversation back to work. Alexander leaned back in his seat with his eyes closed, his brow deeply furrowed. He had claustrophobia.
Mr. Stirling, are you okay? I'm fine.
As I passed Alexander's seat while deorping, his face was frighteningly pale. Mr. Stirling, are you unwell? Should Assistant Ethan take you to the hospital?
Just a headache.
I have medicine in my bag. Would you like one?
Don't tell anyone.
His
about
words
this.
carried a warning. I nodded like a pecking chick. I went to my room, turned on my phone, and saw more than 30 missed calls from the same unknown number. Just as I was about to call, the show he quapped. Hello, who's this?
I'm Lyon Torrance, lawyer. Wasting have you been unreachable? Claire, it's already 9 When are you coming?
Tell Lyon Torrance I don't mate to meet today. We'll about the divorce. He stood me up first.
Alexander's phone rang abruptly. The lawyer was calling.
Mr. Stirling, sorry to bother you. As you instructed, I arrived early and waited for Miss Claire, but
Where is she?
I called her more than 30 times, or finally got through.
She what?
Miss Claire said she doesn't have time to meet today, and we'll discuss the divorce another time. She also said this is payback for you standing her up twice.
Payback? What right does she have to talk about payback with me?
Alexander laughed in bitter anger.
Fine. If she won't sign, don't push it. I'll handle it myself later.
Understood, Mr. Stirling. I won't disturb you further.
Early the next morning, our team arrived at the exhibition hall. Everyone was on edge, fully prepared. I took a deep breath, gripped the contingency plan, and stood guard at the venue entrance.
Anti-fur protesters are already at the entrance. Quite a few. Stick to the plan.
Say no to realtors, no harm.
Before long, protesters carrying signs flooded into the hall.
Heartless Corporation, get out of Leary City! Boycott fur, protect wildlife, let humans and animals coexist!
The crowd more immediately stepped forward with the staff. In the chaos, someone pushed me from behind. I fell, slamming my elbow hard against the edge of a step. Grinning my teeth, I pushed myself up, grabbed the microphone.
Everyone, please calm down. We invited you here to show you that our fur exhibition is definitely worth seeing. I hope you'll stay and watch. You won't be disappointed. The crowd gradually settled, and the exhibition proceeded smoothly. After the show opened successfully, the lead model Anthony was invited on stage.
All lives are equal. We condemn and boycott those who kill animals for profit or sick pleasure. Every life deserves respect.
The fur displayed by Ashworth Group is all made from faux fur, synthetic fibers. We didn't announce this earlier because we didn't want to ruin the mystery and surprise of the exhibition. We sincerely apologize for any misunderstanding this may have caused among animal lovers.
Thunderous applause filled the hall. The fur exhibition was a complete success. I had just reached the elevator entrance,
Claire.
when Alexander's deep voice suddenly came from behind me. Mr. Stirling, is there something else?
You're injured. I'll have the hotel doctor take a look.
Thank you for your concern, Mr. Stirling. The doctor quickly came to give me medicine. The uree was like Aranium sand tide. I was 2 as of peerages ago. And just at that moment, my brother Dylan's call came through. I sprained my arm. The doctor is applying medicine and massaging it. It hurts. So much I could cry. Alexander stood aside, quietly listening to the way she canurally spoke in a soft voice. His eyes gradually darkening.
That must be her husband on the phone. She only acts like that with someone she likes. My wife won't even meet me. She even stood up our divorce negotiation for him. How ridiculous. Keep an eye on her. After the medicine applied, take her back to her room.
After instructing the doctor, Alexander turned around and left. We had originally planned to set off early the next morning to return to Halcyon City. But no one expected that the night before an extremely powerful typhoon would make landfall in Lyon City.
The airline can only decide on departure after the typhoon passes.
Got it.
Announce that we'll stay in Lyon City 2 more days. Throw a small celebration banquet for everyone in the hotel ballroom tonight. Everyone worked hard on the fur exhibition.
Yes, sir. I'll arrange it right away.
At 7 p.m., the private room was brightly lit. All the headquarters colleagues and Lyon City branch executives were present. A few branch executives exchanged glances and turned the conversation to me, hoping to live up the atmosphere and flatter the new favorite beside Mr. Stirling.
I still remember that tricky luxury brand PR project overseas last year. Turned out Miss Claire was the one who handled it. Young and capable indeed.
Exactly. We were all on edge for nearly 2 weeks before this fur exhibition, afraid something would go wrong.
With Miss Claire on board, everything went smoothly. The younger generation is truly impressive. Miss Claire, you must share your secrets to success with us tonight.
All eyes turned to me. I quickly raised my drink, nodded slightly.
You're all too kind. The exhibition's success was built on your solid preparatory work. I just followed the path you paved. If anyone deserves credit, it's you.
Miss Claire is beautiful, humble, and highly capable. A rare talent. Mr. Stirling has a great eye for picking such a capable assistant.
Speaking of which, Miss Claire, you were doing so well overseas. Why the sudden decision to return to Halcyon City?
My husband is in Halcyon City. Long-distance marriage is hard, so I came back. I kept a calm face but inward grumbled about Lyon Torrance. I return, he wants a divorce. I might as well have stayed overseas. As soon as I finished speaking, several branch colleagues aside me stood up and raised their glasses.
We're honored to work with Miss Claire. A toast to you.
With so much enthusiasm, I couldn't refuse. I reached for the wine glass.
Claire was injured yesterday. It's not good for her to drink. Just have some juice.
He had been silent since entering, so everyone was stunned when he suddenly spoke. I couldn't believe my ears. Was he concerned about me? Suddenly, a downpour started. I had no umbrella and couldn't get a taxi. Then a Rolls-Royce pulled up in front of me. I recognized Alexander's car.
Get in.
The rain was too heavy. I hesitated, then got in. The car was so quiet I could hear our breathing. I looked down at my phone to keep a low profile. Then I caught his gaze in the rearview mirror and felt my face heat up.
There's a towel in the back seat.
Thank you, Mr. Stirling. So he was worried I'd get his car wet. Relieved, I quickly dried my hair. The silence was unbearable, so I made small talk.
Mr. Stirling, what brings you here?
Art exhibit.
Do you often visit art museums?
When I have time.
The rain grew even heavier, mixed with hail. The car couldn't drive. They went into a nearby mall to wait out the storm.
Mr. Stirling, I'll look around the mall. You go ahead when the rain lightens. I can get back on my own.
Claire,
Yes!
are you afraid of me?
No. I just don't want to hold up my boss's schedule. Of course I'm afraid. Who's completely at ease with their boss?
Good. Then help me pick out a gift.
For whom?
Family.
He turned and walked into the mall. He wasn't joking. I sighed and followed. Shopping with my boss was probably the most stressful one-on-one situation I'd ever faced.
Sir, madam, how may I help you?
A gift for a family member. A lady, petite, long brown hair.
He must be buying for his wife? But aren't they getting divorced? What material would you prefer? Pearl. I blurted it out without thinking, maybe because pearls are subtle and soft, suitable for an older lady. Alexander looked slightly surprised.
We have South Sea pearls, known as the Queen of Pearls. Would you like to see them?
Alexander shook his head. The salesperson showed us white, pink, and purple pearls. I was drawn to a black pearl necklace. Mr. Stirling, I think this would suit Mrs. Stirling. Elegant and classy. My voice trailed off as his face visibly darkened.
Mr. Stirling, did I say something wrong?
My grandmother is nearly 70. Elderly ladies don't usually like black.
Grandmother? He said family, and it's his grandma. No wonder he looked like he wanted to kill me.
I quickly started over. Mr. Stirling, these pearls are perfectly round with an A-grade luster, dignified and elegant. They should suit the elder Mrs. Stirling very well. This classic collection symbolizes health and longevity, an excellent gift for an elderly lady.
Wrap it up.
Seeing that he wasn't angry, I breathed a quiet sigh of relief. I really need to learn more about Alexander. Can't mess up like that again. Leaving the jewelry store, I was drawn to a dark green tie in a men's store window. My cousin Dylan has a red suit that would go perfectly with it for a vintage look. While Alexander was on the phone, I quickly bought it.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Mr. Stirling. I bought a gift for a family member.
Do you need anything else? If not, shall we head back to the hotel?
Let's go.
I followed behind him, silently apologizing to Diana and Monica. I simply couldn't continue shopping with Alexander. Back in my room, I collapsed onto the bed. I shouldn't have gone out. Dylan video called me.
Claire, when are you coming back?
In a couple of days. Don't come to pick me up.
And about my divorce?
Don't let it slip to Grandpa. Keep it from him for now. Alexander took me to inspect the branch. Today was the advertising audition for Randy Group's new product, Golden Days, with an endorsement fee of 8 figures. But the spokesperson, Alexander Stirling, hadn't shown up, and his phone was unreachable.
Keep trying to reach. Prepare backup plans. Ensure the shoot goes ahead.
Has something happened to?
Probably. This product is a charity launch by Randy Group. All profits will be donated. They've done extensive pre-promotion. Any delay will cost Ashworth. We need to find a solution.
I got the list of models and called every one. Too short notice. All were booked. The manager's backup plan was also rejected by Alexander. The set fell deathly silent. I bit my lip and walked up to him. Mr. Stirling, I've read the shoot plan. Alexander Stirling's scenes aren't many. If you can convince Randy Group, I'd like to try.
Randy's people will be here shortly. I can convince them. But are you confident?
Diana runs a modeling agency, and I often do freelance work. I have some experience. Don't worry, Mr. Stirling. I'll give it my all and try not to leave Ashbourne with a mess. Alexander nodded, and the staff quickly ushered me to the makeup room. Miss Claire, you have such presence. Your figure rivals any top model. If you ever quit PR, you could become a model without breaking a sweat. As we reached the makeup room door, we heard the makeup artist yelling impatiently inside.
What time is it? Is she coming or not? I've been a makeup artist for years, and this is the first time I've dealt with such tardiness.
If she's not here soon, I'm done. Miss had an emergency and couldn't make it. We found a replacement. Not bad. A real beauty. Nache agency she from? Leave your contact info. I'll do your makeup exclusively from now on. I'm not a model, just filling in. Please take care of me. Here. Half an hour later, I walked onto the set fully made up, and every eye turned to me.
This
girl's looks could put professional models to shame.
The photographer quickly pulled me in front of the camera. I'd done plenty of freelance modeling for Diana's agency. I was comfortable in front of the lens. The photographer kept praising me.
Your output speed rivals a pro. Every expression and pose is on point. You're a natural. Indeed, almost no wasted shots. Mr. Stirling has a great eye. Let's work together again next time.
The weight lifted from my shoulders. At least I hadn't let Alexander down. After the shoot, Randa Group employees crowded around me, all asking for my contact info.
Miss Claire, can I have your personal number or your agent's if that's easier?
Miss Claire, which agency are you with?
I was flustered by the crowd. Suddenly, someone grabbed my wrist. Alexander pulled me out of the circle, his face cold.
She's with me.
The entire set fell silent. Everyone stared at us. Did I hear that right? Why would he say that in public?
Claire is with Ashton Group. If anyone is interested in working with Ashton, you can contact me.
Everyone breathed a sigh of relief. Ethan stepped forward to hand out business cards. Oh, he was just rescuing me. What was I thinking? He's my boss.
Claire, you have a driver's license, right? Take Mr. Stirling back to the hotel.
Okay. With the help of a waiter, I managed to get Alexander into the car. I'd had my license for 3 years but rarely drove. It was late and the roads were unfamiliar, so I drove extra carefully. At a red light, I glanced in the rearview mirror and saw Alexander frowning in pain. Mr. Stirling, are you unwell? Should we go to the hospital?
No hospital, just an upset stomach. We'll be at the hotel soon. Don't drive too fast. Be safe.
After parking, I struggled to help Alexander out of the car. He leaned almost all his weight on me. Somehow I got him into the room.
Mr. Stirling, where's the medicine? Mr. Stirling, the medicine's ready. Please take it.
No response, no matter how I called him. So I dissolved the pill in warm water, helped him sit up, and brought it to his lips. Mr. Stirling, wake up. Take the medicine.
Why won't you agree to the divorce?
I froze mid-step, eyes wide. So his drinking tonight wasn't for no reason. It was because of his wife. I didn't dare move.
You already have another man, so why won't you divorce me?
So Alexander's marriage wasn't happy at all. His wife had been unfaithful. I tried to sneak away, but he coughed and turned over, knocking the blanket to the floor. I went to cover him again. He turned once more, trapping my hand firmly under his body. I didn't dare pull hard for fear of waking him. I had to bend over and sit on the carpet, watching his sleeping face. Before I knew it, I'd fallen asleep leaning against the bed. I woke up thirsty in the middle of the night. The first thing I saw was Alexander's deep eyes looking at me. His hand was mid-air, as if he'd been about to brush away the hair from my fur. Our eyes met. I gasped and instinctively pulled back. My hand and leg were completely numb, and the pain made me wince.
What's wrong?
My hand got pinned. It's a bit uncomfortable, I said as I moved my wrist and struggled to stand. Don't worry about me. I'll be fine soon. Mr. Stirling, it's late. I'll go now. Please rest well. I turned and quickly walked out, gently closing the door behind me. Alexander sat up in bed, staring at the closed door, lost in thought for a long time. I didn't sleep well. I had strange dreams all night. I woke early and went to the restaurant for breakfast. The moment I walked in, I saw Alexander. I tried to avoid him, but looked up and met his gaze directly. No choice but to approach.
Good morning, Mr. Stirling. How are you feeling?
Much better.
That's good. I'll just grab some bread over there. I won't disturb you.
Claire, did you get Mr. Stirling safely to his room last night?
Speak of the devil. Aren't you asking the obvious, Assistant Ethan? Isn't Mr. Stirling sitting right here?
Ethan looked a little embarrassed and scratched the back of his head.
Finish the follow-up work today. We go back tomorrow. Sorry, I must have drank too much last night. My mind's still gluggy. We've been in Litala City for a few days. Finish the remaining work today. We return tomorrow.
Hearing we could finally go back, my eyes lit up.
Mr. Stirling, what do you need me to do today?
Eat first. She wants bread. Go get her some.
Ethan and I both froze. Ethan's gaze flickered between me and Alexander, but he went to get the bread anyway.
Eager to go home, I finished all my work by noon. During my break, I remembered a super trunny bubble tea shop nearby. I had to try it before leaving. While queuing, I saw a buy two, one free promo. I thought, one for me, one for Ethan, and one extra. Who gets the third?
I hesitated. Should I bring one for Alexander? Would a CEO like such a sweet, cloying drink? Before I decided, it was my turn. I took a deep breath and ordered 3 different flavors. I carried the teas back to the office, knocked, and walked in. Alexander was alone.
Mr. Stirling, I bought 3 bubble teas. Would you like one? There are 3 flavors. Alexander looked up, brow slightly frowned, about to refuse, when Ethan walked in.
Oh, that's the famous tea shop. I heard the lines are huge.
You know it, Assistant Ethan? I bought 3. Want one? Life is bitter. Sweeten it up a little.
Sure. I'll take the lemon. I'll have the lemon one.
Ethan and I exchanged a stunned glance.
Mr. Stirling will have lemon. I'll take anything else.
Ethan took the pearl milk tea, glanced at Alexander, and wisely didn't ask further. I sat on a nearby chair, stuck in a straw, and took a big sip. So good. Lives up to the hype. I took a photo of the tea and sent a voice message to Diana. Let's travel to L'Oreal City together sometime. I'll bring you here. I took another big sip and noticed Alexander's eyes on me. I immediately sat up straight. Mr. Stirling, why aren't you drinking?
I believe lunch break is over.
Sorry, I'll get to the afternoon work right away. Sorry to disturb you. I shut and run out of the office. Alone in the office, Alexander looked at the tea on his desk, then inexplicably picked it up and took a sip. His frown deepened.
So she likes this kind of sickly sweet stuff. Just a cup of tea and she's so easily pleased?
A van pulled up in front of the villa. Scarlett got out, carrying bags of gifts. Auntie! Little Scarlett, you haven't visited in so long. Did you forget about me? Work's been so busy. I'm sorry. Look, I brought you lots of gifts. I'm just happy to see you. You shouldn't spend so much. It's not a waste to treat you. Auntie, actually I came today because I wanted to ask you something. Could you find out about Alexander's marital status? But don't let him know I asked. Why? You mentioned before that Alexander is married, but I've never seen his wife. She didn't appear at the Ashworth anniversary gala either. I wondered if they're having problems. Elizabeth understood Scarlett's intention. Compared to that woman she'd never met, she preferred the Scarlett she knew well. Alexander's relationship with his wife is very cold. She went abroad after the wedding. Recently, Alexander said he would divorce her. Really? Auntie, it's not that I want Alexander to divorce. I just want him to be happy. Don't worry. I'm on your side. If you need my help, I'll give it. I accidentally upset Alexander a couple of days ago. He probably doesn't want to see me anymore. Alexander is busy with work. You need to understand that. Hasn't he always treated you well all these years? He won't stay angry. I'll arrange a dinner for you two. Clear up any misunderstandings face to face. Thank you, Auntie. I'm so lucky to know you. Silly child. No need to be so polite with me. Scarlett got back into the van. Her sweet expression vanished, replaced by cunning and calculation. Last time, I promised 10 free promotions for Ashfield, didn't I? Get ready. I want to get closer to Alexander quickly. Understood. Early the next morning, Diana said she had a big surprise for me at the airport. I told her repeatedly not to do anything embarrassing in front of my boss and colleagues, but she didn't reply. I took out my laptop, finished the Lyra City work summary, leaned back in my seat, and fell asleep.
We will be landing shortly.
When the announcement woke me, I found a blanket over me. I assumed a flight attendant had done it and didn't think much. Half an hour later, the plane landed. We walked out of the terminal, and a female colleague suddenly gasped. Oh my God, Claire! Is that handsome guy your husband? So romantic! Your husband is so good looking. His figure rivals a model's. You're so lucky. I looked where they were pointing and saw a sunny, handsome man holding a sign that read, Welcome home, Claire. My head throbbed. I didn't need to guess. This was Diana's surprise. Mr. Stirling, I'll go ahead. I hurried toward the man as my colleagues chattered behind me. Claire and her husband are so sweet. He came to pick her up after just a few days away. No wonder she transferred back from overseas. I wouldn't want a long-distance marriage either with such a handsome husband at home.
So Claire's husband is really handsome. No one asked for your opinion.
Alexander got into the car with a dark face, leaving Ethan standing there, clueless about what he'd said wrong. Diana sent you, right? Where is she?
Hello, Miss Claire. My name's Charlie. The boss is catching up on sleep. She sent me to pick you up. Surprised?
Please put that sign away.
No can do. The boss said I can't put it away until you're in the car.
I got in the van frustrated and immediately called Diana.
Weren't you gonna pick me up? Where are you? And who is Charlie?
That's my surprise for you. Charlie is the youngest model at my agency. Remember when you were drunk and asked me to set you up with a model? Don't like this type? I can find you a cool, alert one.
Stop! That was drunk talk. Don't mess around anymore.
Okay. I'm at Pearl Hotel now. You and Charlie come over. I'm treating you to a welcome home meal.
I'll let it slide this time. Next time, we're done.
As soon as Alexander entered his office, he called up his lawyer.
Mr. Stirling.
How's the divorce going?
After that night, she blocked my number. I tried several other numbers, but she won't answer.
Useless. Get out!
Alexander's face darkened. He gave a cold laugh and decided to meet that woman face to face to discuss the divorce. He wanted to see what excuses she had left.
Happy? I specially booked the undersea view room.
You must have spent a fortune. As long as you're happy, who cares about money?
You look thinner after just a few days away. Does your boss not let you eat?
I was about to eat when my phone buzzed. A text from Lyon Torrance, asking to meet at noon at Pearl Hotel to discuss divorce.
What's wrong? Your boss again?
It's Lyon Torrance.
That scumbag wants a divorce, right? Why is he texting you?
Diana read the text, slammed the table, and stood up. She spotted Charlie at the door and hatched a plan.
Charlie, don't leave yet. Do me one more favor.
No problem. I'll definitely help Miss Claire get back at him.
Perfect. We're already at Pearl Hotel. We'll make him pay. Take Charlie with you and piss him off.
I didn't have the energy to argue and let them do what they wanted. Noon came, but Lyon Torrance didn't text. When I asked where he was, he replied, "Something came up. Let's talk another day." I was staring at my phone, annoyed, when I looked up and saw Alexander walking toward me. His face was cold, his stride aggressive.
Mr. Stilton, what a coincidence. Alexander didn't speak. His cold, heavy gaze shifted between me and Charlie.
Hello, my name's Charlie.
Charlie extended his hand, but Alexander barely glanced at it and didn't shake. I quickly lowered Charlie's hand and changed the subject.
Mr. Stirling, are you here for lunch?
No, I have something to do. I'll be going. Enjoy your meal.
Alexander walked past us. I finally relaxed.
That was your boss? Really handsome.
Never mind. He's not coming today. You can go. So, what does Lyon Torrance look like? Did he say why he wants a divorce? Don't ask. He said something came up. He's not coming.
Is this guy sick? Is it fun to mess with people? No, we're getting this divorce today. Give me your phone. I'll call him.
Forget it. We don't have feelings for each other. Divorce is inevitable. It can wait. Let's eat. I've been hungry all day. If I don't eat soon, I'll get hyperquanic. Oh, about the KL design competition. Any ideas yet? I walked around Lyrell City and got some inspiration. I can start the draft in a few days. How about you move in with me? It'll be easier to discuss the competition at night. What do you say? I thought about it. Living at Dylan's was indeed inconvenient. I agreed. I'll move after I finish up some work in a couple of days.
Great! I'll help you move.
At 11 p.m., Alexander finally left the company and went home. As he got out of the car, he saw Scarlett waiting at the gate.
Alexander? You're back.
Scarlett tried to take his arm, but he coldly avoided her.
What are you doing here?
I knew you were back today. I learned to cook your favorite dishes from Auntie and brought them for you.
Stop going to my mother's house all the time.
Alexander, I know I was wrong last time. Please don't be angry anymore. I waited here all evening. Just forgive me.
I'll explain this one last time. I'm grateful you saved my mother. If you need anything I can help with, I will. But our relationship will not develop further. From now on, aside from work, don't contact me privately. It will only cause unnecessary trouble.
Take this back. I won't eat it.
Alexander turned and entered the villa. Scarlett watched the closed gate, clutched the food canner in frustration. And called a tabloid journalist she knew.
You can start.
I was sleeping soundly when Ethan's call woke me.
Get to the company immediately.
Yes. I jolted awake, changed quickly, and took a taxi to the office. On the way, I saw from the work group chat that the news of Alexander's one-year secret marriage and ongoing divorce had exploded online. Everyone was talking about it. By the time I arrived, the PR department was already fully mobilized. Phones rang nonstop. Lyon and her team were busy explaining to partners. Mr. Ling, don't believe the false reports. Mr. Stirling is not getting a divorce. Mrs. Stirling just returned to Halcyon City, and their relationship is very good.
I sat at my desk, quickly typed up 2 solutions, printed them, and walked into Alexander's office. Mr. Stirling.
What is it?
He looked up at me. His eyes were bloodshot. Clearly, he hadn't rested all night. Regarding the online situation, I've drafted 2 solutions for you to decide on. The core of the public discussion is your divorce. To break the rumor, the best way is to have Mrs. Stirrer appear and show the public that you have a good relationship. That would dispel all rumors.
Next one.
The other option is the annual Halcyon City charity auction, which is coming up soon. The highlight item that night is the Garden of Eden star, which symbolizes a happy marriage. If you win the bid, promote it as a gift for Mrs. Stirling, and set up a charity foundation in her name, you can completely reverse public opinion and restore your image as a loving husband.
Do it. Ashworth Group has no problem spending big on charity. I just want to see results.
Understood. Mr. Stirling, may I know Mrs. Stilling's name? I think we'll need it for the PR statement.
The moment I asked, Alexander's eyes darkened.
You don't need to know her name.
I acknowledged and left the office. As soon as the door closed, Alexander's phone rang. It was Grandma Storkling.
Grandma.
What's this about the online reports? Did you ignore everything I told you? Alexander, what are you thinking?
Grandma, please calm down.
Calm down. If I calm down anymore, I'll lose my granddaughter-in-law. Just give me a straight answer. Are you determined to divorce?
Yes. I've already decided.
Alexander, you're going to give me a heart attack. Oh, heavens! My granddaughter-in-law, my great-grandchild, gone, all ruined by you.
Grandma, my mind is made up. Please respect my decision and let her go.
Let who go?
Alexander didn't explain further. He only said he'd bought her a gift in Lyon City and hung up. In the evening, Ashworth Group issued an official statement, denying the divorce rumors, announcing that Alexander had Warden of Eden staff of $5 million and gave it care, and had set up a charity foundation in her name. Public opinion flipped instantly. Needids praised Alexander's romantic, generous, and a model husband. The PR department's phones finally quiet down. Looking at the comments online, I breathed a sigh of relief and went to Alexander's office.
Mr. Stirling, I'd like to take a day off tomorrow.
Fine. The company will give you a bonus this month. Ethan will inform you of the amount later.
Thank you, Mr. Stirling. I'll keep working hard.
I walked out beaming, completely unaware that Alexander was watching my back. the corners of his lips unconsciously curling into a small smile.
Why wouldn't I dare? What did I do wrong? You're the one who asked for a divorce, but you're the one who keeps standing me up. Be reasonable.
You don't know why we keep going Ardillion.
It's women at Nur Wash you as Dundee duels. Women with your nerve are the worst. I can't wait to divorce you.
Divorce then! If you have the guts, don't make excuses this time. Coward! Hiding behind a phone!
Fine! You a guns! Just wait!
Claire could understand why Tommo would say such things. Her already shaky confidence in this marriage crumbled further.
Claire, bien sign. Don't let's jag. Ignored her for now. Bien given the satisfaction.
Claire pressed her lips together and didn't answer. She still couldn't fathom why he would say those things. Her fragile sense of security in this marriage was crumbling. By evening, I was still feeling down. After dinner, I told Diana I wanted to go out for a walk. I'll come with you. Diana, I need some time alone. Don't go too far. Come back soon. After walking a long way, I came to a man-made lake. There was a man standing nearby. Excuse me, sir? He turned around. I froze. You again? Mr. Stirling, are you out for a walk?
What are you doing here? What are you doing here?
I went for a walk after dinner, got lost, and didn't have my phone. Do you know how to get to Zone F?
This is Zone A. It's a distance away.
I frowned, worried. If I tried to walk back, I'd probably get lost again, and there might not be anyone else to ask.
The villa area has a shuttle. I'll call security to drive you back.
Really? Thank you so much. I'm so lucky I ran into you. No sooner had I spoken than a few fat raindrops fell, then more.
Come to my place first. Wait out the rain.
No need, Mr. Stirling. I can run back. You go home. Don't worry about me.
At least take an umbrella.
His voice was neither loud nor harsh, but it carried an undeniable authority. I couldn't refuse again. Thank you, Mr. Stirling. Thank you, Mr. Stirling. After what felt like a long walk, we finally reached Alexander's villa. Master, shall I prepare hot water for you?
Not for me. Get her a towel and an umbrella.
After giving the order, he went upstairs. The maid went to fetch the items. I was left alone in the living room. I looked around curiously. The decor was simple but so cold. No sign of life. Not even a single photo. Miss, dry your hair first. Thank you.
Miss, if I may ask, what is your relationship with the master? Please forgive my curiosity. The master has never brought a woman here before.
I'm an Ashford employee. I got lost and happened to meet Mr. Stirling. He let me come get an umbrella. I suppose Mrs. Stirling's family rules are strict, so he never brings women home?
I've been here for years, and I've never seen Mrs. Stirling.
I thought I misheard. Before I could ask, a deep, angry voice came from upstairs.
You talk too much.
The elderly maid was so frightened she didn't dare breathe.
Security will take you home. Waits downstairs.
A moment later, the doorbell rang.
Miss, security is here.
Thank you for your trouble. Please let Mr. Strachan know I've left.
Of course. It's still raining. Take the umbrella.
I nodded, took the umbrella, and left with the security guard.
Upstairs in the study, Alexander watched the monitor. Only when the maid closed the door did he look away and turn to the next page of the document in his hand.
Outside Claire's house, Diana was waiting anxiously with an umbrella.
I called you, but you'd left your phone behind. I was so worried. Did you bring an umbrella?
No, borrowed one. I thanked the security guard and went inside with Diana. She led me upstairs, opened the door, and turned on the light. A simple desk with a lamp, computer, drawing pens, and paper neatly arranged, and an easel nearby. Simple and cozy. To help you focus on the competition, I set up a studio for you.
You're so thoughtful. How can I ever repay you? Should I marry you? Marrying me isn't out of the question. But for now, draw. Don't sleep until you finish tonight. I'm counting on you to win the competition and get our shop's name out there. Then the orders will pour in and we'll get rich. Yes, Boss Diana.
I took out my pen and paper and started sketching. The night deepened. Sleepiness crept in. My eyelids grew heavy. Acrolids drew slurs. And eventually, still holding my pencil, I fell asleep on the desk.
Serena Stilking's residence, second floor study. Serena, wearing dark green loungewear, raised her slender brows, exuding the sharp edge of a powerful businesswoman.
You said you found a woman getting close to Alexander?
Yes, my surveillance saw her enter Alexander's house. She's likely his new lover.
Same woman who went to Lyrell City with him?
Yes. Serena Stilling was silent for a long time. Brandon Brids would be back soon. She needed to find Alexander's weakness quickly. She curved her lips, a glint of malice in her eyes.
Find out everything about that woman as soon as possible.
Mr. Stirling, thank you very much for last night. Alexander glanced at the neatly folded brella and gave a faint Seeing I wasn't leaving, he looked up again.
Something else?
After much hesitation, I placed a USB drive on his desk. Mr. Stirling, this is a small thank you gift. I selected a few decorative paintings for you. I noticed your home is quite bare, so I took the liberty. If you don't like them, I can prepare something else.
I like these. Handle the rest yourself.
Yes, Mr. Stirling, I'll take care of it immediately. Okay.
I hear you've been close with a female employee lately. Alexander, have you forgotten you already have a wife?
Did Serena Stilkin say something to you again? She's just a PR I recently hired.
You bring a PR to your home? Alexander, do you think I'm so old you can fool me that easily? I called Claire's grandfather. He said his granddaughter never wanted a divorce. You're the one being aggressive. What are you trying to do? You have a perfectly good wife, but you want a PR?
Alexander said he'd handle it calmly. Has he ever disappointed you? Trust him one more time. We haven't had dinner together in a while. Alexander is finally home. Let's eat first. We can talk after.
I have work at the company.
Look at his attitude. He's completely bewitched by that woman.
Don't get so upset. I'll go talk to Claire myself. Don't worry too much. Remember, we have their marriage certificate. He can't divorce even if he wants to.
You performed very well on Lyon City project. The company will give you a bonus. It'll be included with this month's salary.
It's been a long time since anyone in our office got a bonus, Claire. Shouldn't you buy us coffee? I'll go downstairs and buy some soon. Send me your orders. Mr. Stilling. The company gave me a bonus, so I'm treating my colleagues to coffee. Mr. Stirling, I brought the decorative painting today. I'll get it to your office shortly. Would you like a coffee?
Thank you.
Only after I left the elevator did I realize I was now 1 cup short. Thanks, you, Rex. Thank you. Where's mine? Did you leave mine out on purpose because I suggested you treat us? On the way back, I ran into Mr. Stirling. He took your cup. If you don't mind, you can have mine. If you're gonna make excuses, don't drag Mr. Stirling into it. His coffee is prepared by Assistant Ethan every morning. He wouldn't drink this cheap stuff. Believe what you want. Since you think it's cheap, I'll take this one back. I had just told Alexander I would bring him the painting. There was no time to buy a new one. Why did you bump me? What are you talking about? I didn't do anything. Don't falsely accuse me. Someone gets a bonus and starts throwing her weight around. At this rate, there'll be no place for me in this office. Fine. Keep pretending. Let's pull the surveillance footage and see if you bumped me. If you did, you will apologize to me today. Apologize? Never. Claire, don't push it. Then let's check the footage. I'm sure Mr. Stirk wouldn't allow people to slander colleagues at Ashworth Group. As soon as she finished, a deep voice suddenly rang out in the office.
What's going on?
Alexander walked between them. His eyes met mine for a second, then looked away indifferently. Lillian immediately stepped up to him.
Mr. Stirling, Claire Thorne bought coffee for everyone except me on purpose. Now she's falsely accusing me of bumping her.
I took one of Claire Thorne's coffees. Do you want me to return it?
Lillian hadn't expected that to be true. Her face changed drastically.
Mr. Stirling, I'm sorry. I misunderstood Claire. I'm sorry.
She apologized, but her eyes were full of hatred for me. Alexander ignored her completely, walked to my desk, looked at the coffee-stained painting, and his brow frosted over.
Now, let's deal with this painting.
The room went silent. Everyone could see Alexander wasn't going to let Lillian off.
Mr. Stirling, I didn't do it!
Whether you did it or not, we'll check the footage. If it proves you stained Claire's painting, you'll pay full compensation. I ordered Claire to buy that painting. It cost $20 million.
Lillian's face went white. She trembled violently. Then her legs gave out and she knelt.
Mr. Stirling, I know I was wrong. Please give me another chance. I won't do it again.
Pay or be fired. Choose.
Neither option was bearable for Lillian. She couldn't afford the money, and she didn't want to be fired. She knelt there, a mess.
Mr. Stirling, I truly know I was wrong. I will change.
Alexander said nothing more. Security, summoned upstairs, came in and took Lillian away. Everyone realized Lily had been fired and shrunk back.
Ashworth Group needs people who work together. Next time someone stirs up trouble, they're fired immediately.
Half an hour later, the company held an emergency all-hands online press conference. Alexander and I appeared together on camera.
Today's conference is for 2 personnel announcements. First, Lillian is relieved of her duties as PR specialist, effective immediately, with no chance of rehire. Second, Claire Thorne is appointed Deputy Director of the PR Department to assist in handling all company PR matters.
The camera turned to me. I took a deep breath, bowed slightly. Thank you, Mr. Stirling, for your trust. Thank you, colleagues, for your support. I will do my duty and work with everyone for Ashworth Group. After the conference, Alexander and I walked out together. He looked at me from the side, the corners of his trip lifting.
Congratulations, Deputy Director Claire Thorne.
Thank you, Mr. Stirling.
Sunlight streamed through the corridor window and fell on his profile. Looking into his eyes, my heart raced again, beyond my control.